Hello, my name is Juhani Ihanus. I'm talking to you from Finland. I was invited to the conference, Psychohistoric conference, for the end of May this year. My subject will be relational psychohistory, trauma, and memory. And in my talk, I will also speak about individual and collective life stories as healing testimonies. My idea is that psychohistory has traditionally operated by applying psychoanalytic old concepts to historical data, such as explaining mass violence through a projection, regression, or displacement. However, this approach can treat history as the passive object of psychoanalytic interpretation. I think that we need a more relational psychoanalysis, and in this sense, psychohistory is not merely the application of psychology to the past, but rather I see it as an intersubjective field. I could use Thomas Ogden's the analytic third concept. So psychohistory is a kind of third space in which history, psychology, and the researcher's subjectivity interact. Thus, the analytic third becomes a transdisciplinary third where new ways of knowing emerge through multiple relations. This method can transform psychohistory into a reflective practice, making the researcher's emotional and ethical awareness integral to scholarly rigor and humility. And in this sense, emotional honesty rather than neutrality becomes a mode of epistemic accountability. And I will also give some examples, practical examples, how to use this field in psychohistorical field work. For example, you can use reveries by journaling. Researchers can document their affective and bodily reactions during archival work. For example, they can use dialogical research teams that can be collaborative groups of historians, psychoanalysts, and neuroscientists who hold reflective meetings similar to clinical supervision. In these meetings, they explore how collective affect shapes interpretation, and there can be a kind of intersubjective triangulation when people compare the content of the content codes and reverie logs, for example. There can also be layered reflective writing on the issues of individual and collective traumas. Then this reflective writing becomes a kind of healing testimony. So there are several practical possibilities to use this approach in psychohistorical research. I am not forgetting the background of poetic inquiry and life stories, but I insist on making a kind of new transformative effort to psychohistorical work. So I'm very excited to hear people's feedback during the conference, and we will meet then at the end of May. Thank you.